Sing Like a Star, the show where musical dreams come true. I'm your host, Arthel Neville. So tonight, we'll head to the streets of New Orleans to hear a dance teacher, a college student, and a cosmetologist sing, all hoping to impress our three judges. Let's meet those judges right now. First, we have one of the biggest stars in American roots music, two-time Grammy winner, Terrance Simien. Hey, Terrance.
Hey, Arthel, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Next is Kristin Diable, one of New Orleans' most talented singer-songwriters. Hi, Kristin. And finally, Marc Broussard, who recently released his 7th album, Easy to Love. Hey, Marc.
Hey, Arthel.
Right now, we're coming to you from the historic Rock and Bowl and Mid-City section of New Orleans. And now, let's go out to the streets to meet our first singer, Alyssa Ruggiero.
Alyssa, interview, take one.
My name's Alyssa Ruggiero. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a student at LSU. I've kind of sang my whole life. I would drive my sister and my family crazy, singing all over the hallways and dancing and everything else. I was always a really shy kid. Choir really brought me out of my shell in middle school, and I had to sing for some of my pageants, so that really brought me out to singing on stage. I chose Dancing in the Street because it was a very upbeat, lively song, and it's me. I mean, I'm a dance teacher, so I'll dance anywhere. I actually intend to own a performing arts studio. I've always had a passion for teaching children through music, dance, whatever. I really hope the judges see that I kind of like to put my own spin on songs whenever I sing them, especially classics. Just make it my own and go with that. Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right. We're dancing in the street, we're dancing in Chicago. We're down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging, swaying, and records playing, dancing in the street. It doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy around the world, everywhere around the world, we're dancing. We're dancing in the street.
Let's welcome Alyssa to Sing Like a Star. Hello, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what do you do when you're not singing?
I teach dance, and then I go to school at LSU, and I also work for a hair and makeup studio.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Well, we are glad to have you because, I mean, you bring style to Sing Like a Star.
Thank you.
And it's all about, see, that's the thing, right? I see Terrance, you know, he's nodding his head. There are many facets to being a star, right?
You have to have the total package, and I can tell you have natural talent. Now, you're here. You want to be here, and it's going to take some work to get there. So the harder you work, the sooner you'll get there.
What did you think about her performance, Mr. Marc?
I think that you have a nice voice, but I don't think that it's refined. I don't think that it's where it could be. I just don't know if you know your way around your voice as well as you should at the professional level. It was a nice performance, but once again, I'm looking for some refinement in that star quality.
So, Kristin, what advice would you give to Alyssa?
I didn't feel like you had a direction or an intention about where your voice was going, where the notes you were hitting were going. Like there was kind of a distraction and a separation from you singing in the song. You have talent, but I think similar to what Terrance said, you have some work to do to get to a level where it's Sing Like a Star level.
Okay, why don't we get the
right.
scores from the judges?
Oh, boy.
All right,
Okay.
Terrance.
My score is a lucky number 7.
All right, Kristin.
For that performance, I give you a 6.
Let's see what Marc has.
I got a 7 for you.
That adds up to a 20. Good luck, and maybe we'll see you later. Thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you so much.
Very good. And when Sing Like a Star returns, our college student will take on Marvin Gaye. Stick around for that.
Hi, I'm Marc Broussard.
I'm Kristin Diable.
1 million people have been checking out the Sing Like a Star page on StarMaker.
And I want to see you right here with us on Sing Like a Star.
Just download the app on your smartphone, and you can post your own audition.
You can do this. Next thing you know, you could be on TV with us. We'll see you here.
Attention homeowners. Quicken Loans has some very important information regarding the U.S. government's Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP. We've told you about HARP in the past, and we're happy to report that nearly 3.5 million homeowners have already taken advantage of this fantastic money-saving program. But there are so many more of you who could be saving hundreds of dollars every month on your mortgage. Quicken Loans is here to help you save your money. Why Quicken Loans? The home loan experts at Quicken Loans fully understand the HARP guidelines. We'll work with you to understand your specific circumstances and strive to find the financial solution that's best for you. Then we'll guide you through each step of the mortgage refinance process to make sure that it's both simple and easy. And for 7 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the 4th year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. If you're not familiar with HARP, it's a U.S. government program designed specifically for homeowners who have little or no equity. A great feature of the HARP program is that most HARP refinance loans do not require an appraisal, and there are fewer income verification requirements. That makes it simpler, easier, and even faster. And even if you've been denied for a HARP loan in the past, new guidelines mean that you now may be eligible. Give us a call and we'll give you a Quicken Loans mortgage review. And we'll do all we can to help you save money on your mortgage. It's simple and easy. Find out if you're eligible to take advantage of today's incredibly low interest rates and start saving money every month on your mortgage. Call Quicken Loans today or go to quickenloans.com for a mortgage experience that's engineered to amaze.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to Sing Like a Star. Hey, listen up. So each week, our 3 contestants make a music video in the streets of New Orleans. Our judges then decide which 2 contestants will sing live. A weekly winner is picked, and at the end of the season, we'll invite back our most popular weekly winners to compete for the grand prize, the opportunity to record their own album and perform at the Bayou Boogaloo Festival right here in New Orleans. So we heard from Alyssa. She has a score of 20. Right now, we're going to go to the French Quarter to hear Tyler Agelon perform Mercy, Mercy Me.
Tyler, interview, take 1.
My name is Tyler Agelon. I'm 19 years old, and I'm a student at Southern University. When I first started singing, I was like 5. My mom had me in a choir, and I was in a choir ever since. I like R&B, hip-hop, country, blues. I sung for my high school graduation, and I got to the last part, and I cracked at the top. And everybody just started laughing because I accidentally cursed on the mic. But I just kept singing. One of the things I like about Mercy Me is the feeling it gives. It's a nice, calming song. When I'm singing, I just feel in my own zone. It just makes me feel at home. It's like an escape for everything else. Whoa, mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be, no, no. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the north and south and east. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Things ain't what they used to be, no, no. Oil's wasted on our ocean and upon our seas. Fist full of mercury.
Very nice. I love the song. You know what I like, and I think they're going to tell you, you made it your own. It's hard to make a classic your own. What do you like most about singing?
I just like the way that I feel when I sing. I just feel comfortable and like I'm expressing myself.
Great job on that performance, but let's see what the judges think. We'll start with Terrance.
You know, I really heard an incredible voice. I really like the range where you sing. And that song, the playback track, I could see where it could have been confusing to you. You know, I kind of heard that, but your voice is so smooth, and I'd like to hear more.
Kristin.
You have a nice voice. Your flow with this song was a little disjointed. It felt kind of like you're dialing it in. I didn't feel like you're really capturing the song and the essence of it and trying to channel through with that. Maybe if you might have been able to spend a little bit more time with it, you would have been able to get a stronger performance out of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Marc, what do you think?
seemed to me like you had some difficulty picking out the exact melody. The very opening line, I didn't hear. Whoa, oh, mercy, mercy me. You sang the alternate melody to open the song, and it told me that you didn't quite know the song as well as I would have hoped you would to step on this stage. Other than that, man, you do have a nice voice, and I think with some development, you could definitely be a star. So best of luck to you in this competition.
All right, thank you.
Okay, let's get the judges' scores. Terrance.
For that one, I'll give you a 7.
Okay, Marc.
I give you a 7.
All right.
Kristin.
I give you a 7.
You have a score of 21. Yes, so you're making it on to the next round. All right. That is Tyler, good for you. And our third contestant, Maddie Williams from Plaquemine, Louisiana, is a cosmetologist. Here she is right now.
Maddie, interview, take 1.
My name's Maddie Williams. I'm 24. I'm from Plaquemine, Louisiana. I'm a hairdresser, and I love to sing. I've been singing for as long as I could talk. My dad was a big influence on that. He played drums for a long time. I think I draw inspiration from a lot of places. Mostly, it's been Adele and Chris Stapleton and Norah Jones. I really like I Second That Emotion just because of the vibe that it gives off. It's really cool and swingy and kind of a little bit sassy. I hope the judges like it. I hope they know that I tried. I don't know if it worked. I hope it worked. Any criticism I get, I take and use to better myself.
Maybe you wanna give me kisses sweet, but only for one night with no repeat. And maybe you'll go away and never call. A little taste of honey is worse than none at all. Oh, little girl, in that case, I don't want no more. That would only break my heart. So if you feel like loving me, if you got the notion, I second that emotion. So if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, I second that emotion.
Yes, you own the song. So how did you feel about that performance?
It was good. I felt good about it. I've never really done anything like this before, so it was all really new.
We are so glad you're here and sing like a star. Let's see what the judges thought about your performance. Kristin.
I was not expecting to hear that come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You are unique to start with out the box, and that's what really distinguishes a star from anybody else who's just singing karaoke. There were a few little pitch issues in there. If there are some notes or some parts of your register where the pitch is a little wobbly, you can really hone in on that and nail it to make that not a thing.
Terrance.
I second that emotion. I tell you what, man, you have an amazing voice. You smile, and you see, I feel the joy coming out of you.
Yeah.
You really love to sing.
I do.
And it come across on camera. I want to hear more.
Thank you.
Marc.
Well, speaking of your smile, that's one thing that I noticed was missing from this performance. The only change that I would make is just smile when you're performing it. And I think it's gonna shape the tone in a really, really nice way.
All right, let's see what the judges think. Terrance.
I give you an 8.
Kristin.
I got a solid 8 for you.
Marc.
You got an 8.
Well, there you go. He's making it 24. So that means you are going to the next round.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Maddie. Yes, yes, yes. If that does it for round 1, when we return, we're going to hear Tyler and Maddie sing live. It's going to get good. Stay with us.
When I met Anthony, it felt right from the start. I never thought I would have another half, and it has changed my life.
An added bonus of marrying her is she actually encourages me to play video games.
When we met each other, it was not awkward. We're not awkward people. Well, he's kind of awkward. I would suggest eHarmony because it does it a different way than other sites do.
Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
I got one match, this guy.
When I met Kimmy, I knew right away. I got lucky. I struck gold. It was amazing. I had been waiting for someone like this for a long time.
Well, I just loved that we had chemistry from the get-go because really eHarmony does all the the hard work for you beforehand.
I'm not an actor. I really met her on eHarmony. And definitely grateful for eHarmony.
Yeah.
Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
Like a star. Hey, if you feel you have the talent to be on our show, we want to hear from you. Download the StarMaker app on your smartphone and record your audition. Now, taking to the stage at Rockin' Bowl here in New Orleans, get ready, Tyler Audilon singing I'll Make Love to You.
Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate, all through the night. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me.
You just did?
I feel I did pretty good.
Just pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. Well, listen, it's hard to be up here in front of these judges singing live and getting all nervous, because I'm sure you're nervous. I mean, it's only natural, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, let's just get right to it and see what they think about your performance, starting with Terrance.
The first part of that song was amazing. It gave me chill bumps. You need a little work on your lower register, and when you're switching from natural voice to falsetto. When you're singing falsetto, step closer into your mic, but great performance.
Kristin, what do you think?
You're just so cute. I just want to hug you. You have such a sweet voice. And I think with that performance, you really found your pocket and your stride with the song that suits you to really showcase what a pretty voice you have, you know? There's room for improvement. There were definitely some flat notes in there. That just comes with practice. You know, maybe you sing some songs back to yourself on your smartphone, but that was a very solid performance.
Marc, what do you have to say?
There's obviously elements to that performance that felt very real and very genuine. But it still feels like you don't know your own voice. And because of that, you don't trust yourself. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Find songs that are gonna really stretch you creatively. It was a great performance. I think that you've got a lot of potential, man. Seriously.
You ready for your scores?
Yes, ma'am.
Terrance.
Tyler, I'll give you an 8.
Marc.
I also gave you an 8.
Kristin.
I give you a 7.
Okay, that gives you a solid 23. That's a strong number to go into the next round. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Tyler, y'all, with 23 points. And so listen, when we return, we're gonna hear from Maddie Williams getting hooked on a feeling. Stick around, Sing Like a Star's back after
this. Closed captioning brought to you by...
I was a single mom looking for a man, not only for myself, but for my son. When I went on eHarmony, I had to fill out a lot of questions about myself, so they really got to know who I was and what I was looking for.
eHarmony, I think, is the only dating website that could bring somebody to me, the exact kind of person I was looking for. Other sites seemed really shallow. There's no perfect match beyond Angela. She's the best person for me.
Maybe it's your turn. Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
The reason I chose eHarmony was honestly because you had to pay to be on there, and I felt like the people who were on there obviously really value a relationship.
For my family, we are 3 for 3 and our siblings for getting married. Thank eHarmony for that. We've all found our best match in life.
Go on eHarmony every day, check your matches, see who's out there, actually invest some time in the process, and it will work.
Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
Sing Like a Star, where right now we are going to make someone's musical dream come true. Up next is Maddie Williams, who had the most points in the first round. And right now, Maddie will sing that 70s staple, Hooked on a Feeling.
Lips as sweet as candy. Love is on my mind. Boy, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. All the good love when you turn me on. Keep it up, boy. Yeah, you turn me on. that you're in love with me. Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Hooked on a feeling.
Yes. Nice job. Very good. How'd you feel about that performance?
I think it was all right.
Do you feel like you smiled a lot?
Yes, I feel like I smiled.
That's what they told you.
That was constantly on my brain. I was like, smile, smile, keep smiling.
But did you feel
Keep
the difference? Did you feel the difference?
I did, yes.
Okay, well, what did you think, Mark?
I think she took my advice and applied it, and I can't ask for anything more. You've got a nice, rich lower register. It was just south, I think, of what would be ideal for your register. But outside of that, it's a beautiful performance, and thank you for taking the advice and applying it to this round.
Terrance, what'd you think?
I like that little growl you put in there. When you're hugging on that feeling. That sounded great.
Thank you
so much. That sounded great, and I agree with Mark. When you got to that lower register, you kind of had a little issue, but it was a great performance. It was awesome.
Kristin?
I feel like sometimes when you're hitting notes, it's like the energy kind of just stays there. Instead of maybe expanding and really opening up your tone and digging in more, you kind of just stay where it's at. And I think that dynamic range of your voice, instead of staying middle of the road, to really utilize that dynamic range is going to really benefit you and your ability to interpret any song.
Okay, so let's see what the judges think. Terrance.
I give you a lucky number 7.
We're gonna go with you, Kristin.
I gave you an 8.
Thank you.
23 is the number to beat. So, Mark, what you got?
I gave you a 7.
Okay, that is a 22. Just one point shy, so you didn't win, but I hope you had fun. Did you?
I did. I had a great time. It was awesome.
Yes, well, congratulations on getting this far, and thank you for joining us today. So that means Tyler is our winner. Come on out. How do you feel?
I feel great. This is an opportunity.
It's an opportunity. I like the way you have such a great outlook, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Great outlook.
That's exactly what it is.
Very good. Congratulations, Tyler. Good luck to you. Tyler is our winner this week. Good job. And remember, if you're an aspiring singer, Sing Like a Star wants to hear from you. Go to the StarMaker app and post your audition. Guys, I'm Arthel Neville here in my hometown of New Orleans, the place where musical dreams come true. We'll see you next week.